Welcome to What's Eating Harlem. I'm Vanessa Tyler. There is a lot going on in Harlem. Let's get started. Good things come in small packages, and delicious food comes out of Spa Ha Soul. You're not a guest here, you're family. One look and you know they must live in Harlem. It's a certain style. Check out who our Selena Hill is spotlighting in Harlem Style. The soul, the heart, the queens of the community lifted and recognized. Heroes. Better yet, our sheroes. Got a taste for some African food? African Restaurant Week is coming, and you don't have to leave the continent. This chef is chopping it up right here in Harlem. All of that on this edition of What's Eating Harlem. What's Eating Harlem, funded in part by Cove Lounge. Situated in the heart of Harlem, it embodies the spirit and vitality of its community, delivering a unique blend of cool sophistication and urban edge. Also made possible by Chocolat, Harlem's fine dining at its best. Everyone meets at the bar at Chocolat, 120th and 8th, 2223 Frederick Douglass Boulevard. Chocolat Restaurant Lounge.
Hey there, how are ya? Artists, Millers, it's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Y'all come on in, make yourselves at home. I'll be right with you in a couple of minutes.
Executive chef and owner Artist Thornton treats the people who come to dine at Spa Ha Soul like family.
Basically, let's say you come into my restaurant. You've never been here before, you don't know me. You come in, the first thing I tell you when you walk in the door is like, y'all come on in, have a seat, make yourself at home, don't take your shoes off. I ain't got that kind of insurance. And it's like just me being joking, it's me being funny.
Artist Thornton, funny man, is deadly serious about good food.
We cook everything from scratch here. And basically, there are 4 tables in the entire restaurant. So when you come in here, I literally remember every single guest that comes in here. Like, you can't come in here and one of us don't remember who you are.
Spa Ha Soul, located in Spanish Harlem, 117th and 1st Avenue, is a restaurant with 4 tables, 3 seating couples or small groups, and a longer family style. It is that intimacy that results in a truly custom order.
But when I come up to you, I ask you, well, do you like sweet? Do you like savory? Do you enjoy spicy? What do you like to eat? What things you don't like to eat? Like, we actually have a conversation about what I'm getting ready to cook for you.
Artist got his cooking lessons first from his grandmother and mother before attending culinary school, and perfected it by working in places where his flair on Mexican cooking came authentic.
Que hablo español mejor que mucha gente aquí en Nueva York. Es porque mi español vino de México.
His flawless Spanish obtained during his tenure running restaurants in Mexico City. His eclectic background includes modeling, even dancing in a Mexican club.
So at one point in Mexico City, I had a hip hop show in this like huge nightclub, and I would dance every night, 6 nights a week.
Now he's in Harlem, initially coming to New York for a job that didn't work out and deciding to open his own restaurant, rehabbing the small space himself.
I painted all the walls, I did all the light boxes, I painted everything, I tore out walls, I did all of the renovation myself. Because I didn't have any money for that kind of stuff, so I did it all myself.
He built it, and they are coming, many by way of a recent New York Times spread.
And it was really a fascinating article, and the food sounded amazing.
There we go. So this is our menu.
The menu on an iPad passed among the guests. In the meantime, they are fired up in the kitchen. Amber Davis and Chris Cruz will make us a variety of Spa Ha's specialties.
I've been cooking since about 94 when I got that first Easy Bake Oven.
Amber is also whipping up one of the many must-have items on the menu at Spa Ha Soul, the Cape Truffles. And Chris is creating the steamed pork dumplings. Chris and Amber, young culinary school grads who live in the area. Artist Thornton believes in the each one, reach one philosophy.
And I feel he's doing something great, taking neighborhood kids and giving us such an opportunity.
And the pleasure is ours as we get to try the food at Spaha Soul. There's the fried chicken with mac and cheese, and since we wanted to taste their garlic mashed potatoes, they put it on the side. Then there is the pork chops with grits in an incredible sauce. Now, this is quirky. Their red velvet pancakes aren't just for Sunday brunch. You can have them anytime, and people often do. Everything delicious, especially those pork cashew dumplings in a savory mole sauce.
Spaha Soul, in the heart and soul of Spanish Harlem. It's a little place with a big personality and a menu that tastes like home.
Oh, don't forget the cake truffles. We sure didn't. They turned out pretty and delicious.
You know, I'm gonna do what it is for you in order for you to enjoy your experience here.
And if you like, let him know. Or do like the rest of his customers and write it on the bathroom wall.
Do you guys need anything else? You all right over there?
Artist Thornton plans more Spahas, all in Harlem.
But I wanted to open something in Harlem. I didn't want to open up in Soho. I didn't want to open up anywhere else. I wanted to open up in a neighborhood where people looked like me and spoke like me.
And this is Harlem Style. Meet Brian Benjamin, a key player in community activism and affordable housing development right here in Harlem. As a pillar in local politics, he founded the Harlem for Obama effort and then subsequently created Young Professionals United for Change. And as an education advocate, he launched a mentoring initiative that unites Harlem students with inspirational figures and celebrities at the Wadley High School. Plus, as a business partner with Genesis Company, he helped restaurant owner Lewis Tucker secure this space to open up the Park 112. Today, I'm here at the Park 112 to talk to this busy Harlemite about how he incorporates his personal brand and his passion for the community.
You know, when I was growing up, I didn't see a lot of men in my neighborhood. I lived in Brooklyn at the time. I didn't see a lot of men sort of dressed for success, really. I saw, you know, a lot of men who were not going to work. And for me, I thought it was important once I became a professional living in Harlem. We have so many young people who, you know, need inspiration and are looking at older men for that, either consciously or not, or unconsciously. For me to kind of be dressed in a suit and not looking like a cornball either, right? But like kind of being dressed in a suit, being confident and being strong and saying hello. I say hello to a lot of young men when I'm going to work and when I'm doing work in the community. And I think it's important for them to see, you know what, I can be cool and wear a nice suit and nice shoes and do something positive. This is controversial, but fortunately, knock on wood, I've never been stopped and frisked. Now, I'm not making the case that dressing a certain way would prevent those kinds of things, but it sure helps, right? And I think, the way I dress and the way I carry myself, I think it helps open doors that might not otherwise be the case. Sometimes people stop you on the street and just start talking to you because of how you're dressed. About 15 years I've been wearing Brooks Brothers suits. I still do it now. It just feels right, and then I'm kind of used to the fit. I know the right cuts and all that. And actually, it's a Hugo Boss tie. I just started going there recently. Actually, I went there because I had to find a tie for an emergency situation, and I just liked the look. When I walked in the store, it was like, everything I see in here, if it could fit me, I'd consider it. This is actually a Ralph Lauren shirt. I like blue. Blue's one of my favorite colors. My shoes are Ferragamos. I love Ferragamos. I wear Ferragamos and Gucci's primarily on the shoes.
So if it's unique and it's fabulous, then it must be Harlem style. I'm Selena Hill.
What's Eating Harlem wants to get you involved. You got a story idea? Tell us. Go to our website, what'seatingharlem.com. There you can become a member and get discounts to some of the places we feature. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
Every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty.
The anthem song of honor to African Americans.
High as the listening skies, let it resound loud as the rolling sea.
On a night when we honor women in Harlem.
Let us march on till victory is won.
The soul, the heart, the queens of the community lifted and recognized. Heroes, better yet, our sheroes.
We thank you, God, for their contributions. We thank you, God, for their voices, the voices of these unsung sheroes in this community.
And one by one, they stepped to the stage for their recognition before a packed house at the Schomburg Center for Research in Black Culture.
Sheroes who have often worked behind the scenes in obscurity. But today, Lord, we bring them to the forefront.
Sheroes like business owners Shavion Harris and Shireen Wood. Their Harlem haberdashery store of custom clothing is at the top of its game, and their hard work is the reason they are accepting the award from their community tonight. Handing out the awards, Manhattan Borough President Gail Brewer, along with Harlem's own Assemblyman Keith Wright and Councilmember Inez Dickens, who, by the way, can testify about the tenacity it takes to make it.
And as the first black woman in leadership in the 250-year history of the New York City Council, I know what it is to break barriers, even in this day and age.
Actually, it means a lot. It means even more that my family, my mom, my aunts, and my cousins, my godmother, and even my 6th grade teacher were here, my husband, my brother. It means a lot. I feel like this award is their award. They are also unsung heroes. They raised me in the community. They loved me. They nurtured me. So it's an honor to be recognized, but I really accept this for my family.
It was such an amazing event. It was such a privilege to be honored tonight with such amazing women who do so much for the community.
Leah Abraham is the owner of a place that we all love, Serepani.
Businesswomen who serve in a variety of ways, from the arts.
And Tatiana came in and she had a vision and she made it come into reality.
Beautiful. Thank you.
To the business of beauty, the Teardrops of Elegance salon has kept Harlem women stunning from head to toe for years, including the councilwoman herself.
Is that right? You like my haircut?
You can thank owner Gilda Sophia, who shares this night with her entire team.
I was just so appreciative that I would even be acknowledged for us giving back to the community and servicing the community for over 27 years. So I was thankful. I was thankful.
These women run businesses that Harlem has come to depend on.
She got a business in the community, but she gives back to the community. Give it up, Aaliyah Baylor.
Aaliyah Baylor, who, with her mom, founded the deliciously delightful bakery business Make My Cake.
And I reflect on the things that brought me to this moment. And as a mom, a mentor, a business owner, and now a shero, it is awesome. I mean, I can't thank my community enough for acknowledging me.
When I got the email, I thought that they made a mistake. I did. I said, I've never really been honored. I've been in this field for about 12 years. I didn't go back to college until I was 27.
Josephina Blackburn is being honored tonight for her amazing work with Harlem's elderly population as the executive director of Central Harlem Senior Citizen Center.
And I always told God that I wanted to help people.
I'm proud to honor Amaya Noel Higginson.
I'm still young, and I'm the next generation, and you know, it feels good to be honored at this age, but you know, we feel good about the work that we do in the arts, and keeping the arts alive in the community is such a serious thing, especially to our youth, who we see in body bags all the time, and so I really am glad for this honor.
The honor, the tremendous thanks they deserve from a community where they are loved and appreciated so much.
I certainly applaud you, as all of us here applaud all of our honorees as well.
I thank you for coming out tonight to recognize the phenomenal women of this great city.
For years, the flavor of Africa has been in Harlem, and now Harlem will really taste the flavor thanks to an explosion of African restaurants. Let's see, there's Ponte Bistro, Harlem Sapphire, Madiba Harlem, Sion, The Cecil, and more, including here, Farafina, located at 150th Street and Amsterdam Avenue.
Because most of the people think that African food is just like putting the rice and the sauce on top of it. Now what we're doing, we're taking from the traditional side of Africa.
Chef Clement Zobo is kicking African cuisine up a notch. He is about to create in his kitchen at Farafina.
Today we're going to make 2 dishes, which is going to be this is a very good dish that we do at Farafina. It's called crab farci.
Crab meat mixed with red peppers, green peppers, ginger.
That I'm going to mix with a little bit of salt. We have this African spice called kankankan.
A dash of African spicy sauce is added.
That's my secret weapon right there. This is what I use to kick up my food.
Put in a small baking dish, topped with Parmesan cheese, and popped in the oven. Chef Zobo will also prepare a tilapia, which he will serve with mixed vegetables in a citrus dressing. And he has decided to make a third dish, an African favorite.
So now we're going to make a chicken mafe.
Learning all about African food and, of course, eating it is the point behind African Restaurant Week. The event will celebrate not only the 8 or so African restaurants in Harlem, but the more than 25 African restaurants all around New York City.
It's going to be a celebration of the food, the culture, and the people. You know, we want to highlight the chefs, the restaurants, and show New York the amazing stuff they're doing.
Akin Akinsanya is the executive producer and founder of New York African Restaurant Week, which kicks off May 31st through June 14th. Many of the participating restaurants will offer prefix menus to enjoy, and on June 4th, an edible bazaar at Taj Lounge on 21st Street will offer a tasting event with a program to honor those making a difference in the community.
We want this event to be part of this community. We want the community to join us and come celebrate this cuisine.
And speaking of cuisine, our dinner is served. There is the tilapia with peppers. There is a yuca couscous, the very popular chicken mafi, and the crab fassi. People just love the food.
Oh, the food is incredible. Normally I have the lamb shank, but today I had the African sliders, which were delicious.
The food is delicious.
Myself, it's a satisfaction for me to see customers live here and have a great smile and have a great dinner. That's my goal every day.
The time we have for now, but there's much more next time on What's Eating Harlem. I'm Vanessa Tyler. See you uptown.
What's Eating Harlem, funded in part by Cove Lounge. Situated in the heart of Harlem, it embodies the spirit and vitality of its community, delivering a unique blend of cool sophistication and urban edge. Also made possible by Chocolat, Harlem's fine dining at its best. Everyone meets at the bar at Chocolat, 120th and 8th, 2223 Frederick Douglass Boulevard. Chocolat Restaurant Lounge.
To become a member of What's Eating Harlem, go to www.what'seatingharlem.com and sign up for special events like wine tastings and food tastings. Also, join us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. If you have any ideas for stories about Harlem, send them to info@what'seatingharlem.com.